Essequibo, daytime or night, though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it, we have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I... This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my.
I am Gory Man, stand still. How we gonna do a Gory Man walk like now? You ready? Boxer, let me go.
Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts. Facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back, The way how the country looking, man, they left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them putting we on the map. The men, them look healthy. The girls, them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know if chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government walking. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Guyana, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them the 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 little finger. The government walking. 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 Don't mix me with politics. I hear the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come here some kicks. Can laser bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it on me, I still giving it some licks. The government walking. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them the little finger. Government walking. The 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 government. mix me, don't mix me. I don't do politics. Just get jacket, right? Get jacket. Walk in. They walk in. Them walk in. They walk in. Now I say, them walk in. I don't mix me. I don't do politics.
Neighbor Joe. Oh, morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. You can keep your conniving morning. When you been a corrupong, you not been tell me morning. No, because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, you not been tell me morning. No, because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. This is all the money that me work for. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. This is all the money that me work for. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Oh, Joseph, pour me. Oh, Joseph, pour me. Oh, Joseph, pour me. What we can do with a killer piece? 1 bunch green plantain, 1 string quacquari, 1 Jill black pepper. All you could do with a killer piece. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. When you been a corrupong, you not been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, you not been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. You can keep your conniving morning. Neighbor Joe.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Well, good morning to y'all. Good night here from Beijing, China. I have one more connecting flight and I'm done with this for a little bit. Right? Extremely tired, but here nevertheless. And I'm happy to have those who took their time out to be here as well. Thank you for joining the program. And yes, we're at the Beijing International Airport. I had a full day in China, Beijing city. But for those persons who would know, if you don't have a VPN, you're unable to get Facebook and WhatsApp in China. So I'm only able to do the broadcast here because of the software that I'm using to broadcast on the platforms. So at least, strict to the government, wise to the population. So morning to everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you all had a restful night's sleep. I didn't, but we're here nevertheless. I must say I didn't get to see the Vice President's press conference. I was in the air at the time, but I'm sure y'all gonna post in some gems in the comment section. Nevertheless, morning, Joan Abidjan, Neil Ramlokan, morning to you, Datan Andalal, Derek Drupal, morning, Neil Ramlokan, I call you twice, in Nepal, Narain, and Camille Narain from Minnesota, good morning to you, Shakila Bridgelal, morning, Chester Sukraj, morning to you, Asmi Basdio, good morning. Rakesh, morning, joining us from Toronto. Rugarib, morning to you. Whew, I'm tired by. Anyway, Carla Daniels joining us all the way from Maracaibo. Philip Diablo, morning to you. Why I didn't walk with a tripod? I think I wouldn't need it, but I do. Trouble. Teresa Ferreira, morning to you. Deshaun Abrams, morning. Ram Narain Singh, Pushram Kishore, Lynette Sarju, good morning. Christopher Prasad, Rajendra Singh, morning to you. Pam, morning to you and Trevor. I trying, Pam, I trying. I trying. Last one, I got last connecting flight at 9 o'clock tonight, which is 9 o'clock in the morning there in Guyana, and then I'll be done with this until I'm ready to come back to Guyana. Right? Wilbert Stephenson, morning to you. Who else we got here? Shakila Khan, Philip Diabru, Rennie Prasad, Jane from St. Martin, morning to you. Norman Aziz, good morning to you. Cecil, I call you already. Councillor Stephanie Nelson, more good morning to you. Dionan Suku. And guys, please don't forget, the councillor is having a the councillor is having a in collaboration with other persons in Mocha and other teachers, they're having a literacy program over the summer holiday. And the intent is to make it something continuous for students. As you would know, and as she would have said when she was on the show earlier in the week, no, not earlier in the week, 2 days ago, you know, there was a significant period where the students were not in school. And this was due to the striking teachers. You understand? They're back at school now, but there is still that period of time where the students would have lost that time to gain or prepare for their upcoming exams, right? So if you'd like to contribute to that, make contact with Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore. Hey, these Chinese like comfort, but y'all look at this. Let me show you this. I just come out of a massage chair, but they actually have where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me turn this camera around. Look at this. Back. Okay. Great. In the airport itself, they actually got like massage places for you to come and sit down and get a rub down while you're waiting on your flight. You understand? But yeah, that's the kind of thing going on up here. But again, not to get distracted, don't forget Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore is having that literacy summer camp. And as I said, the intent is to make it something permanent. So if you'd like to contribute to that, you can make contact with Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore. I'll post her number on. Council, please send your number in the comments. I can't go to that right now. I'm gonna get cut off the live. Anyway, right? So check it out, and support. Morning, Rihanna Juman, little Rihanna Juman. Morning to you, Richard Aklu. Sherwin Siram. Morning to you, Sarah Mosley. Ganesh Rambali. Ganesh, you older than me. Leave me alone. Savita Sokraj. Morning to you. I hope everything is well in Barbados there. Who else we got here? Rafi Singh. Morning to you. China's okay. Ganesh. The airport is ridiculous. So I thought Panama was ridiculous. You understand? But China's like it's a whole other story. It's a whole other story. But everything is advanced here. You won't believe the kind of amenities and comforts that you have here. You know? So if any one of you have an opportunity, take it and, you know, come and see the other side of the world. But Raji Maraj, morning to you. Soma, morning. Datan Andalal. Who else we got here? Today is Thursday. Oh, no. Press conference didn't start yet. Oh, shucks. You see the time difference? You see right now it's 8 p.m. here. So I'm in my mind thinking press conference on gone. I see it, nothing. Right? It's now get down to the comments. Renard Sobers, morning to you, Chief. Soma Bipat, morning. Balram Ramrup, morning to you. Oh gosh. Hail, morning to you, brother. I talked to the councillors. They were supposed to make contact with you. Once I get settled tomorrow, I'll make some calls and see what's up with that. right? So if you'd like to contribute to the literacy program there in the Mocha Arcadia area, you can get Counselor Stephanie Nelson Moore on 695 9230 or 654-8551. So the first number is 695-9230, and the second number is 654-8551. Right? And that's Counselor Stephanie Nelson Moore. And as I said, she's running the Literacy Bee. Also, I want to remind persons of the initiative happening in All Boys Town as well with gosh, I think her name is Keisha, but it's called her Boss Lady. The Boss Lady Braiding Camp on James Street, All Boys Town, where they are engaging young people, well, not young people, young women of all ages, teenagers, young women in the community and other surrounding areas to learn a skill that could be beneficial to them in the future outside of, academics. Not everybody is inclined to academics. And sometimes, with parents, every parent wants their child to excel. And what some of us need to realize, the reality of the situation, academics is not for everybody. So I might be able to articulate well, but then they got somebody who does excellent IT repair or excellent plumbing or excellent masonry or excellent carpentry or excellent hair, cosmetology. You understand? So it allows them to have a different avenue to gain income. They could start their own hair salon. And I really appreciate that initiative by some for those young women, right? Yeah, Reynard, we're in Beijing. We're heading to Hangzhou at 9 o'clock tonight. Jeez. Vishnu Nurai, morning, everybody. Morning. So what's going on in Guyana, man? Y'all talk to me. I out to the loop. I don't have as much access as I thought I would have been having to some of the social media networks. So I'm a little out of the loop in relation to what is happening here. Actually, look, what I came on to tell y'all this morning is continue to, that same press conference that's going to be aired a little later today. Y'all continue to listen carefully over the coming weeks as more and more will be exposed to you, highlighting why certain persons should never have the opportunity to run Guyana. You hear me? Never. Right? Nigel Hughes is one of the biggest hypocrites you'll find. And because he has a nice smile and a soft voice, he tends to finesse everybody. You understand me? He tends to try to... So I'm going to say, Janice, get to the place right now, critic. Trouble. Like the beans another community where they were squatting our work. Trouble. But yeah, listen to the press conference. More and more you will find the duplicity and the double standards of Mr. Nigel Hughes. You understand? I've been sharing some stuff on my page a little bit before I left, right? And Nigel Hughes, for somebody who wants to ascend to the highest office of this land, I think his personal interests are trumping Guyanese interests, and we've seen that, right? How can Nigel Hughes say that he doesn't work for Exxon in one breath, and then the next breath says he can't speak on behalf of Guyana because he's working for Exxon? You see where I'm coming from? The double standard. And the Chinese people are very friendly. Yeah, the double standard. Eunice, morning to you and Rita. Eunice, I didn't find the stuff. I checked through it. I didn't find it anywhere. I'll check it when I get to my last location. Hopefully I'll find it there. But like I said, keep listening to the press conferences. And when I settle in tomorrow, I'll be able to sort out the internet connection, get the computer set up, and we can go through this thing in detail, right? We'll go through it in detail. But the General Secretary does a fine job in showing exactly Roger Fong, the wolf in sheep clothing that is a Nigel Hughes. The wolf in sheep's clothing, right? At the end of the day, what we must remember, Nigel Hughes had access to the minister who was instrumental in signing that shitty contract. You hear me? He had access, direct access, right? Nigel Hughes' wife was a minister of government. Nigel Hughes, a member of the AFC. Mr. Trotman, member of the AFC. So you're telling me that Nigel Hughes is going to make a difference now when he can't even tell you in plain words that we're going to renegotiate this contract? Come on, madness. Madness. As to Aubrey Norton and corruption, that's laughable. That's rolling on the ground laughable. Imagine somebody who signed blank checks, rig up a whole Congress talking about corruption. Up to now, Aubrey can't sue me for the vehicle I say he crashed up and didn't pay for. Isn't that corrupt? Using the state funds, well, abusing the state funds, I should say. That's not corruption. Aubrey didn't know about all the stuff that was happening under the AP and UAFC. It's right there. I can't remember passing here. Oh, shit. I was trying to get back outside. Okay. I think I come down around corridor. Let me go back. But yeah, could you believe it? Could you believe it? Could you believe a man who basically pushed the treasurer out of the party because he wanted to be someone with integrity, right? And not be issuing these checks without a proper paper trail. And he wants these are the people who want to run the country, you know. These are the people who want to run the country. Like if Guyanese got short-term memory loss, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. Right? Where was Aubrey Norton when his namesake, George Norton, right, was doing all the madness? Y'all remember the drug bond that only had condoms and lube? It was a sex and government. That AP and you see what they were interested in? Condoms and lube. That was their main interest. They spoke so much about this guy. Is Bobby Ramroop is his name? The guy who used to supply pharmaceuticals and stuff. They spoke so much about him. You understand? And those dealings, you never heard anything coming out of the Ministry of Health to say, well, they weren't above board or anything of that sort. Nothing of the sort, right? But soon as George Norton I think I need to be on the other side of this wall. Yeah, as soon as George Norton make it into office, back, drug ban, renting, right? No cold storage, nothing. It's so ridiculous. Is it that they feel Guyanese are that stupid? Or is it that they feel that these things happened so long ago that people don't remember? They like to use the term friends, family, and favorite. Here, when I get to the computer, I'll play the video again. Right? Of Walder saying, Shodi giving jobs, the friends, family, and favorites. So it's literally, listen, people, y'all ever heard poor sincere old people tell you the stuff that people cussing you about is the stuff that they're doing themselves? That's literally the opposition. That is literally the opposition. Everything that they want to label this Air Finale administration for doing, right? You can point to factual scenarios that we could say, look, this is what the AP and AFC did, right? This is what the AP and UAFC did. Factual scenarios all the time. Yeah, Neil, I need a GPS. I don't know. I got hook a car now. Hopefully. Right? But that's the sad part about this situation. These guys operate like persons are stupid. We don't read the papers. We didn't read the reports from the international and local observers about the election and what took place. That they could have the testicular fortitude to say that they're going to protest GCOM when they infected GCOM with their let me calm down in these people report. When they infected GCOM with their corruption, could you believe it? They are talking about, oh, this is where I need to. Let me see if I can get out of here. Yeah. Hold on a second. Anyhow, I checked into yeah. Could you believe these people? Oh man, the embarrassment that Guyana suffered because of the 2020 elections. Our president had to work extra hard to get us back in good standing in the international community. 1 second. Yeah, uh, that's what I'm saying. Put aside the 2020 elections. Put aside the 2020 elections. This guy who wants to be the president of Guyana came out of the mist, give us them fancy equations, and then disappear. Right? And now coming again to talk about better. Even if better must come, Nigel, it's not you. It's not you. You already tainted, sir. You already tainted. You can't. You of all people can't come to nobody but better must come. The mere fact that you have not reprimanded Sherrod Duncan for that foolishness that he posted on um on on Facebook about Sierra Joanna, and this wretch Coretta McDonald got the gall to keep talking about it still. That is what I don't understand. Are they saying that if they were in government, they would have um not lived up to the people's list or not honored the people's list? Are they saying that they would have influenced the court not to honor the list or not to honor the title? That is what I'm trying to understand. The mere fact that they're still holding on to it, that's a virtual reality, woman. I can't come back here, buddy. Jesus. But yeah, is that what they're saying to people? You should go make you spend up all your little money. I'm telling you, they got the most gadgets here. Anybody that's like tech, don't come here. You're gonna be in trouble. Okay, good. Good. I'm going on the right path now. Am I? Yeah, it looks so. Right? So again, we just gaffing this morning, right? We just gaffing this morning. And the mere fact with the few things that I've seen in on the way to where I am here, the stuff that is said, I'm wondering how these people could go on social media with a straight face, right? And argue these points as passionately as I do. And that is why I say, persons in the diaspora, if you don't have access to that information, I hope me got turn back here. I can be very vexed. Okay, no, I see the thing. Right. Persons in the diaspora, if you don't have access to that local information, you'd find yourself in trouble because you'd want to believe based on how they deliver, with the passion that they deliver. You would think that they're telling you the truth when really and truly it's not even a dream they're selling you. It's not even a dream. The Granger presidency can best be described as a nightmare for many Guyanese. I've heard persons, as Guyanese like to call them, ghetto youth, saying that even if times hard now for them, they got food in the pot. They're getting work. You understand? So even if cost of living is high, they are getting, they're generating income to at least, you know, function, live a little bit. But you know what's happening on the Granger? Ghetto youths can't get nothing. You think you look, you think the council would have gotten that support on the Granger? They ain't go in muck and do nothing. They didn't even fix bloody well Burnham Drive. They didn't want to do that. Not even Burnham Drive. Things that are named after their founding leader. And you know they like rename things. You know they like rename things. So things that name after the founding leader, they don't even want to fix. Maconians could say, hey, we vote for PNC, but it's the PVV came and redid the road that is named after the founding leader of the party that they support. Right? Maconians can talk about their school that was rehabilitated, the ground, the football ground and the basketball court. Maconians could talk about the other concrete roads happening in Macau. People in Mocha Arcadia could talk about the help they got from India in terms of drainage. Now, mind you, they're gonna still complain. Um, they're gonna still complain that they want more and they need help and the this and that. But again, I'm saying to you, they would have already gotten some sort of help. It's not everything you need, but the government can't deal with all your problems one time. It's a whole country. They got regions. They got other people that need help. So they cater to as much as they could. You understand? With what they could. And the next growing you get some more. But some people want everything one time. So all you will hear about is, oh, they do this, but this didn't do. Or they dig the drain, but they didn't dig this one. Why they just didn't do all of them? Why the NDCs didn't do it? Why the NDC in Mocka do it? What the NDC in Mocka doing for y'all? Other than renting y'all the, the, the government tractor and trailer that they get for free. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? The, the NDC ain't buying nothing, but they're renting things to Maconians and farmers to fetch little mud to build up the land. That is the level of these PNC operatives in some of these communities. You understand me? That is the level they operate at. That's where, man. Where am I? Shit. Shock. Sorry. Hold just a second. Hold on. Right. C07 people. That's what we're looking for. Can't forget that. I get it here. So I see somebody saying the Guyanese hypocrite bridge collapsing in Morocco, and the PM had to go and inspect it. I gotta check that out. Morning to Miss Andrea Matthews from the Durban Street, Workmanville area there, Durban Street, Princess Street. She's very active in that area. And look, that's another thing. Andrea Matthews ran for councillor for that area, right? The people in that area during the 5 years of Granger get one, you gotta say it's a catwalk, a walkway that joined, it was, it's either Durban Street or North Street or North Street. No, I think it's, yeah, Durban to North. One, right? Andrea Matthews lobbied the government to build about three in that area. Three. And you know what? The same go and put some of the worries that's in there that's not doing anything for their communities. You understand? The waste council at City Hall there with that is what I want people to look at. Look at the people who are working for you. Andrea Matthews, Andre Jackman, Renetta Small, um, Colleen Sampson, all these people working in the areas, but still won't get the support, right? They still won't get the support. All them areas got new bridges, the roads painted over and looking nice. The C7, Jesus Christ, why? Okay, C6, good. Right, you understand? These people work hard in the areas. Andre Jackman of all people. I remember going into Plum Park, and when I tell you the the yellow leaf in the trench, taller than me, and a loud mouth, not David Hines, we name Clayton Hines, loud mouth, bloviator of a Clayton Hines. Just love to talk. Literally, this guy sits at the council and repeats what people just said. Literally, wasting time. And when you go to him, say, Councillor, where you get done for the community lately? You get any road bill? You insurance garbage collect? What will you do? Parapets being weeded and stuff like that? You can't say, well, I deal with things from a policy standpoint and I am in the council. That's nonsense. Nonsense. Not trying to effect any real change in the lives of his constituents. None. Right? But we're getting to a point where persons who persons who is I supposed to be going through somewhere, right? Persons who supposed to be actually working, not working, and the persons who don't have the responsibility doing even more than them. Ni hao. I checked in for Hanzhou, but I'm just going back out to come back in. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. That's how they stay. That's how they stay. So when people think that they actually making a difference in the community, they're not doing one ass. They're not doing anything. And I would give my mouth the liberty to say that I'm sure they go to some of their constituents and take praise to the work of these activists who didn't make it to the council. You understand? They go there and they take the praise for these activists because sometimes these things happen in their communities and the constituents have no idea of who is affecting the work. You just see lights going up on the posts and that kind of thing. They see the roads doing. Even the escalator won't talk to you. They're terrible, right? So that is how they operate. I was in Renetta Small area with Council Chase Green, and I was surprised. I didn't even know that they had so many concrete roads done there, right? I went to industry opposite um the CARICOM secretariat and didn't know I today and didn't know that they had so many roads done in that area. Look at Sapphire, of all places, Sapphire. And in this case, I'm gonna say Jesus Christ, Sapphire. Sapphire has come out and broke up and burned down for them. What kind of investment they make in Sapphire? In the youths in Sapphire, for the youths in Sapphire. Look, 2025, people better get sense. People better get sense. The most that the most that I'd like to see is the opposition getting less seats. And I'm not asking or wishing this based on um wishes or horses and nothing to back it up. Look at the track record. Schools, and I sometimes I feel like I just Jesus Christ of security. Jesus. I think the change in shift. I think the change in shift. Everybody dress neat. But yeah, look at the track record. And sometimes I feel like a broken record. But you have to mention, look at the investment in the sectors: education, health, agriculture, right? Infrastructure. We cannot run away from these things. We cannot pretend like we don't see or feel what is going on, right? You mean to tell me that the AP and UAFC government couldn't build one new high school, even if it was in Linden or New Amsterdam? They couldn't do that? New high school, people? What y'all telling me, really? Right? What y'all telling me, really? Not one new um or part of highway or some. They couldn't even start resurfacing the Linden Suicide Highway. Uh, you couldn't build a stadium at the basin there in Linden. Yeah, for real. And who must have given you a chance? What? Y'all, listen, whatever they're smoking in the AP and UAFC, right? I'm saying that I don't shit it. I'm hoping I'm hoping that authorities can Sorry, people, I went too far. I went too far. Anyway, I can end this live here. We can catch up tomorrow morning. It'll be night here still, but we'll catch up tomorrow morning in a much better way. Um, Again, I'd like to say a special thanks to Jane from St. Martin for making it possible for me to be mobile and do some of these broadcasts. Right? We just got to work on the internet connection. We just got to work on the internet connection. Right? But anyway, you guys be safe out there, and we'll continue this conversation in much more detail tomorrow when I'm more settled in. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll try my best to get that VPN sorted out so I could tune in at 2. And if it's possible, we'll try to broadcast the press conference from here back to you guys there. Although you can get it there anyway, still. Right? Anyway, be good, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I should be on time tomorrow because, like I said, tonight is the last night of traveling, and I will be settled in, and we could continue the program until I'm heading back to Guyana. Right? So, see you guys. Be safe on the roadways. If you're driving, Pam, how the garden coming? Shakila, how the garden coming? I didn't get up. Shakila sent me some okra. If you see these okra sites, I think I'll show y'all. Plant your garden, people. Plant your garden. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow at. I'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue with the program. Thanks to all the persons who continue to tune in and support me. I really do appreciate it. And as I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about what, Gaia?
Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races,